Well, hello everybody. Merry Christmas. We are only a few days out from the big day, and I wanted to jump on because today we are doing not one, but two Christmas celebrations. So if you are joining me later on for our Christmas party, we are doing this live on Instagram.com/k.m.robinson books on our live broadcast at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I do hope you'll join us. But right now here on Facebook Live, we are bringing you a tutorial to create a bookish ornament. Now here's the deal with this. This is the perfect present for your bookish friends, or it's the perfect way to decorate your Christmas tree. And yes, I did bring a giant Christmas tree into this office so that I could have it for this broadcast. So stick with me here. We are going to be creating a bookish ornament today. This is super easy and really, really cheap to make. So we are going to create this together. I'm really excited because we are going to be creating this based off of my books, which are actually across the room. Because I moved a tree in and I moved my books and I forgot to bring my books over here. So bear with me here. You can still see the covers in just a second. I am K.m. Robinson, author of the Golden Trilogy, the Jaded Duology, and the Legends Chronicles from Snowy Wings Publishing, so you can check those out. And I am so glad that you guys are here hanging out with me today. The first thing you are going to need to create these bookish ornaments is one of these clear ornaments that you can put things in. I got this from Walmart. It was like $1. You can get these all over the place, super easy to get. And all you have to do is take the top off, and then we're going to insert things on the inside. So I'm going to go ahead and pull the top off here, which I did not practice, so there we go. Took my top off. It will sit on my tree when I'm all done. And I am going to fill this baby up. So now how are we going to create this? What are we going to do? Well, the first thing that you need, and for the record, I am using my Christmassy mug here to hold my ornament. If I were good, I would have actually propped that up a little bit higher. In fact, I still can. Yes, I can. Watch me go. There we go. Check that out. So we've got a great ornament holder right here. And we are actually going to be putting in strips of paper from the book. So this is actually pages from the book. Now, don't worry, we're not destroying books because I have some printouts for you. So everything I'm doing here today, you will be able to do as well. And I've got printable things for you so you can do this. So here's the deal. I have made pages from my different books. I do have several different versions of these. It is, I think, like a 6-page document, but you should print it front and back. Short edge binding if that matters to your printer. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. And boom, there we go. And so we've got all sorts of pages here that you will be able to cut up. So here's the deal. Once you have these pages, and to get these pages, what I want you to do is type ornament pages into the comments. When you type that into the comments, if you are live with me or you are on my Facebook page watching every broadcast, so this will not work if you are watching it on my blog or on my YouTube channel, but this will work if you are watching it directly on my Facebook platform. Type in ornament pages. In your direct messages, I will message you the link to these babies. You can do this along with me. If you want to print this out, if you happen to have some of these hanging around with you, you can do this right now with me live. So you're going to be able to print these babies out, and then we're going to cut them up. But wait, we're not done. We're not done because we also have the covers to all 3 of my books that I'm dropping. And here's the one for Jaded. Now these are, again, front and back. So you will have the same cover on the front and back. Remember, short edge binding, back to back, 2-sided when you print these out. And it will print out perfectly aligned, or should, unless there's some kind of glitch with your printer. It should print out perfectly aligned, and then you can cut them out. Now, you are more than welcome to use a pair of scissors to do this, or you can use a paper cutter, which is what I did. I am not going to be cutting these live because I did this beforehand, but I did print out all 3 of my covers. You can choose which one you want to use. You can use all 3. I'm making one with all 3. Yes, I am. I will be later on actually creating an ornament with all of my different individual books, but for now, here's what we've got. So I've got my pages, which I've cut into strips. So I cut them up and down. I did not cut them across. You can actually read some of the words. You can actually read some of the words here. And you are going to be taking these and curling these around either a pen or a pencil. You can use your finger. I'm going to use my finger today. And then I also printed out the covers. And I sliced them up. And yes, it was a little awkward slicing up. my own cover. So there's a lot of pages here that I can be using. I'm going to go and pick a handful that look really, really good for my covers. I like the one with the models on it, some of the writing, and because they're back and front, when I curl them, it is going to show up on every side, on every angle. So let me see. This is a good one for Along Came a Spider. It's got some of the spider webs in there. Let's see. This is another good one for Along Came a Spider. We've got the model's face for Golden. You've been busy this morning. Yes, girl, I have been busy this morning. I've been working hard since I got up. We are making ornaments. I'm so glad that you are here and joining me. Again, if you want to do this with me, type ornament pages into the comments, and these are freebie downloadable printables. But I'm not done yet. This is not the only thing I'm gifting you today, so stick around until the end because I have something really cool for you as well. So I am just going through, and I am going to grab just a couple more pages because I don't want to overdo this. I don't want to overwhelm this. Yes, I did chop up all of my books here. So I think this is good. I think I actually need one or two more from Jaded. Let me see. That's a good one. And that's a good one. It's all like the same because I got it front and back. There we go. Okay, that's a decent one. So we are going to call that good for my cover ones. I'm going to separate that out. And then I don't actually care what I am doing for my words. Any of my words will work for me. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to pick out ones that look decent. With the covers, you want to cut the covers out so that there are no white spaces on the side of them. But if you have some white stuff on the sides of your pages, that is okay because that is what book pages look like. And remember, we are making this look like it was cut directly from a book. It was not cut from a book because it's a printable. Yay us! We're so smart with our fabulousness here. And we are going to be having trouble with our papers. Guys, yes we are. All I'm saying is this is a little bit on the difficult side. So I'm just going to grab a couple more of these fabulous strips of paper here, and I'm going to call this good to go. So we are going to wrap this around either a pen or a pencil, or we're going to wrap it around our fingers, which is what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to take these off so you can actually see that. Ooh, sorry, definitely kicked my table there. I'm still not used to this office. Still not used to my spacing in this office. So we are going to go ahead and take a number of strips of paper. You don't want to go too much because then it won't hold the curl, but you can get a decent bit of paper. And you are going to pretty much line them up. It's okay if they're not perfectly straight, but do the best that you can. And you're just going to pinch it between your fingers. And oops, and you're actually going to pinch it between your fingers. You're going to hold on to that, and you are going to just wrap it around your finger. Pretend it's like a bandage. Pretend it's like a Band-Aid. It's all good, and you're just going to kind of hold it on there. You can actually, if you want, pull it off of your finger. You can use a rubber band and hold it. The goal here is just to have it nice and tight and all wrapped up. You can even bend it just a little bit, not a lot, but just kind of flex it so that it holds and maintains that shape there. And just move it all the way around. Awesome. And then when you undo it, it should stay curled. I don't want to let go of it because I'm nervous. But here's the deal. You want to get one that you can kind of work with and kind of move your finger around in, or a pen or a pencil, which I don't think I do. Thank goodness. I lost my pen, but I found it, and I'm going to need that later to kind of put it inside and move things around. Now, once you've got your paper done, awesome, set it aside. You're going to do your covers. And here's a pro tip for you. I just discovered this. You have your pair of scissors sitting next to you. You can actually take what you just round around your fingers and put it inside the handle, the little loop where you would put your thumb, and it will hold it for you. And it won't pop out, which would be awesome. So then you're going to go ahead and take your cover pieces, all 8 bazillion of them. You are going to put those together. And again, you don't have to do all of my covers. You can pick one cover. That is totally fine. I am doing them all because later on, I am going to get more of my ornaments. I'm going to do a unique one for each and every one of my 6 books that have come out this year. Wait, is it 6? 1, Golden Forged, Locked, 2, Lone Canvas Spider, and They'll Come Home, and Jade. It's 6. It is 6 because 7 comes out in January. That's what it is. So you're going to take your covers and you're going to wrap them around your fingers. Now here's the deal. We're going very basic today. I have the covers. I have the printable pages that you are getting. We are going to be doing that for our ornaments today. I also have some ribbon here, which I may or may not put in. I will show it to you. It's pretty ribbon. I would go with red colors, gold, silver, green, anything that's Christmassy. But if you are working with a specific cover and you, let's say, you just want the golden cover and you are going to make it all golden-like, you might want to put some gold glitter in there and then use gold ribbon. Now remember, once you have wrapped this, you are going to kind of push it down, move it around so that it holds its shape. And you're just going to let it sit there for a minute so that it actually maintains that shape. You do not want to go too thick on this. Some of these actually, you know, some of these are a little on the thick side. You may want to go thinner. You may. I don't know how it's going to look. We're going to find out because I haven't actually done this before. I have. I did this once last year, but it was just with a book page, just pages, and I have no idea where it is. It looks pretty cool. I have pictures of it, but I do not know where it is. That is because we did not unpack our Christmas stuff this year because we're going through some medical stuff in my family, and we just don't have the time. We didn't want to make the extra effort, so we used what we had easily accessible, and then we actually snagged some of my grandma's Christmas stuff. She passed away earlier this year, and so this is her Christmas tree. We snagged it. It's tiny. It literally, it goes from just about my ceiling to right under this screen. It is not a big tree, but it looks big, especially since we're here live. Okay, so now that we have this all done, we are going to be putting this inside of our ornament, and we're going to make this as tiny as we possibly can. And what you might want to do, guys, is actually kind of move this around so that you've got your pages mixed up with your covers, and that way it'll be easier for you to handle that later on. So maybe I'll put one here, maybe I'll put one here, and look how nicely curled that is too. That is pretty awesome. What do you guys think? Are you liking this so far? I'm going to wrap this up and I'm going to stick it inside of my ornament, and we are going to start decorating this. And like I said, this is really basic that we are making. Aw, everybody thinks they're cute. I'm glad that she thinks that they are cute. So we're going to wrap this up, and we are, oh, thinks I'm cute. Well, I'm glad that I'm cute. Thank you, honey. We're going to wrap this up, and we're actually going to stick it inside. Here we go. And we're just going to, obviously, mistakes. We're learning experience here. You are going to have to separate them first. Oh, look at that. That worked so nicely. That was awesome. Here we go. We're going to wrap this baby up, and we're going to stick them in one at a time because obviously, we're going to have to work on this a little bit because last year when I did this, they unpopped their little curl, and it was awesome, and it was totally cool, and life was great. Not so much today. So I just wrapped that up all weird. Cool beans. I wrapped that up weird, and it kind of undid. So sweetness there. And we're just going to shove our little wrapped up pieces inside. You can use your ribbon. You can use glitter. You can use fake snow, which is totally awesome, and I have every intention of doing. Personally, if I had the opportunity, I would love, love, love to get specific colored glitter to my different covers. And yeah, I'm going to suggest to you that you actually cut this smaller than I did. That is what I'm going to do. But you're on camera, so it's going to be difficult. Yes, it is a little bit difficult, and I didn't try it. Ordinarily, I would have tried it, but you know, my life's been insane. I have not had the time, so it's okay. And we're running with it. So we're going to pop those babies in. We're going to do all sorts of fun things. And you know what? I told you guys I would have that on camera, and I didn't. And now I do. Ta-da, my friends. Ta-da. We're going to shove those pieces in here, and we are going to start putting all of our cover pieces in here. Now, when you guys are done with this, I would love, love, love to see what you are creating. Oh, to the no. What did I do with that? Ah, you guys, I'm so sorry. Your extra gift, I didn't bring it in, so I might have to, oh, I can't even screen share because I'm not on the right setting. I did not plan this well. Where on earth did that go? I don't know. We're going to keep putting things in, and it's all going to be okay. Because you know what? Christmas spirit, and we're going to sing loud for all to hear and all that loveliness. So we're going to keep putting in our pieces. We're going to keep going. The cool thing about this is that we've got dark covers. So if we use like a lighter, brighter, more metallic-y ribbon afterwards, that's going to look really, really cool. And so that is going to make it pop. I'm really excited about it. I'm going to show you my ribbon in just a minute. But first, I got to keep putting this in. Now, here's a little tip for you. If you have cut them too wide and you want them to be smaller, all you got to do is roll it up and then snip it down the middle. Could not be easier, right? And we're just going to pop that baby in. There we go. Mix things up. It's totally awesome. Yes, it is. Give me a shout out if you are totally feeling this. This is awesome, right? We're going to add in some purple for Jaded. Christmas trees. Yes, you have sent me Christmas trees. I do like the Christmas tree emojis. That is one I've been using quite a bit over on my social media. P.S. If you want to hang out with me, you can always hang out with me at k.m.robinson books on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. And we can talk about Christmas ornaments and my lack of preparedness for this broadcast. Yes, sometimes it happens, and yes, it's totally and completely okay. Life's good, right? So we're just going to keep shoving things in here. We're going to make it totally awesome, and I really am feeling some glitter in this thing, or some fake snow or something. Would totally love that. We may have to work on that later. Now, this one's going to be a little bit too wide for me, so I'm going to need to wrap that baby up one more time. And we are going to clip it right down the middle. I was really nervous I was going to cut myself on that one. I'm going to put one of those in, then I'm going to add another piece of my pretty, pretty book cover. Yes, I am. Adding things in. We can squish things down. We can leave things up. Look how pretty that is. That is so awesome. I love this. Tap that right in here. I probably should have added my ribbon already, but you know, I didn't. And so that's okay. One more learning experience. I'm going to push that right in there. And now we are going to go ahead and take a look at our ribbon. So I have a couple different types of ribbon here. We've got some pretty silver. We've got this really gorgeous gold, which I think I'm going to use. But I also have like big ribbon. Now, I don't recommend big ribbon, but I love this design and I love the color red, so I did it. If I were doing my Jaded ornament, I would totally use purple with my purple Jaded cover and purple glitter and fake snow. That is what I would do for my Jaded ornament, and I may have to do that later because I want to. I just have to go get more of the ornaments because I wasn't thinking when I was at the store. I was on a mission the other day, and so I only got one because I knew I was going to do this broadcast. I didn't think it through. Because this is also rather large, I can probably fit a jingle bell in there. I do have some right here. I'm not going to put it in here, but I am going to show you that you could. You could most definitely put a jingle bell in here. Okay, it would definitely fit because it is big, and you can fit a lot of things in there. All right, so let me go ahead. I am going to use this ribbon. I do recommend the ribbon with wire because when you have wire, it will fold and do all the curly cuteness things. So I'm just going to wrap this around just a little bit, and I'm going to snip it. Those are my jingle bells in case you didn't hear them. Remove that so it doesn't bother you guys. And we're going to, again, wrap this nice and tight around a finger. And then we're going to slip it in. We're going to have to unwrap it just a touch, though, because it doesn't always like us. And that is okay. Now, you will notice that that did just get a little shorter. That is because I pulled one of my ribbons out. So look at that. I can then pop it in here and start to blend it in with my papers. I do not want to do too terribly much, but I will most definitely cut off a couple of pieces and add them in for some pretty sparkly flair. I'm going to wrap it just as tight as I possibly can around my finger. For those of you who are joining us late, go ahead and type in ornament pages into the comments, and that will jump into your direct messages where you can download the pages that I've used today to create your own bookish ornament for Golden, Along Came a Spider, or Jaded. It's going to be really, really awesome. It's already done for you. And watch the full broadcast to figure out how to use those properly, because sometimes printers are a little weird, and I gave you the specifics on how to print it out so that it prints out properly. So I've got that all wrapped up. I'm going to kind of turn it into a little spring here. That was probably longer than I intended it to be. So that means I'll just snip it, and then I will put this in here. There we go. We're going to move stuff around. Remember, you can use a pen, a dowel, a pencil, all sorts of things to move things around within your ornament. So I'm going to go ahead and just start mixing things up. Yes, I am. And again, if you are not like me and you're slightly more prepared and you were learning from my mistakes, put things in a different order. It's all good, though. It's all good. So we're going to fit in another piece here. Ah, look at that. How pretty. So we've got that all mixed up. We're definitely going to mix this a little bit more. Look at that. And sometimes it distributes beautifully, and sometimes your ribbon just wants to stay with its friend. It was doing really well. And remember, you can take things out. You can add things in. There we go. That's better. That's better. So then what I want to do is just add... Let me see. I do want to add a little bit of silver, I think. So I'm going to swap that baby out. I'm going to grab my silver, and I am going to add in some silver here. And again, fake snow, guys. Glitter. It's all super pretty. This is not wire, okay? Wire is not going to appear here. So for this, it's not going to curl, which means it's just going to sit there, which means I want to cut this smaller. I want to make this more like confetti. So I'm going to cut it at an angle so that it does not shred. And I'm just going to cut little pieces. And I lowered that, sorry guys, so that I can catch it on my table. And then we are going to create just some little confetti pieces that we can put in there and make it all sparkly and pretty. I'm really excited about this, guys. What do you guys think? Let me know. These are the pieces that I have cut. And I'm just going to start putting them in there. And I'm going to grab my pen. And I'm just going to kind of push that down, push it around, make it awesome. Doing this one at a time so that they do not grab onto their friends and say, I'm staying with you. Sometimes the things that you put in here will want to stay with their friends, and that will make us sad because we cannot see it properly the right way. And we are just mixing this up. If you're doing little pieces, you want to keep those closer to the outside than the inside because they will get tangled up. Boom. So there you go. You can put a ton in. I put a ton in. You do not have to put this much in. The one I did last year had just a few loops and looked really, really pretty. I think I had some red ribbon in there. And then it was less packed than this. I put a lot in because I have 3 books worth of things in here. You're going to want to put your lid back on, which is a feat in and of itself. This is fun. My phone keeps ringing, so it speeds up and it keeps getting prettier. Oh, well, that's funny. Yeah, it's always fun when phones ring when you're live broadcasting. I'm going to put the what do we call this? The topper on. I don't know what this is called. The lid. And here we go. We've got our beautiful reflective, unfortunately, because I've got a lot of lights going on here. I've got windows and lights and all sorts of things going on right here. And now we get to the fun part where we can decorate this even more. So if you've got a thin ribbon, a pretty little like red ribbon, which I don't have right here, I could tie it right around the lid. However, this is too wide. But if I fold it in half, ladies and gents, here we go. I can fold it in half and create a bow. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Let's just pretend, because I'm not actually cutting this, and we can have a beautiful bow there. You could, I actually like that. That might be pretty. What I should do is get some gold, some purple, and some like green and pink for all of these. Sherry Ficklin! Hey girl, thanks for joining. I am so glad that you are here. We are making bookish ornaments. Check these out. If you type ornament pages into the comments right now, there we go. It's not showing on the screen, guys. Okay, well, I do apologize. It's not showing on the screen. Okay, there's my name. And there we go. Ornament pages. You can actually get these printable pages. These are totally fantastic because these are my book covers on the front and the back. So if you are an author here, this is something you can do as well. Print out your book cover, match it up on front and back. You can actually see what you are doing if you download mine. So if you type in ornament pages, you get the covers front and back for all 3 of my first books in my series. And then you can also get your hands on printable pages. These are from all of my different books. I just pulled random pages that I thought would look nice. And you can see these are front and back. And then you would cut them up into slices that look like this. And you would cut your covers into something that looks like this. This is a great way to get your fans involved and promote and market your books. So if you're an author, do this because this is amazing. You can get these ornaments all over the place. I think I've seen them at places like Dollar Tree. I got this one at Walmart. It was like $1. And you can put things on the inside. I've got ribbon in there. I've got my pages in there. I've got my book covers in there. But you can go way more extensive and you can create them with glitter or with fake snow. You can get more ribbon in there. You can put jingle bells in there, which is something I was saying earlier. You can get these. And here's a fun fact for you. I got these over at the Dollar Tree. They were $1 a bag. I got them in green, silver, gold, and red. So you can get all the colors. So you can put them right inside of your ornaments if you want to drive your pets crazy every time they walk near your tree and it jingles as they walk. My puppy's a big fan. One of my 3 puppies is a big fan of jingle bells. And so when she saw me walking around with those yesterday, she just wanted to play so much. My goodness. You can do these for all of your books. I am going to be later on creating these for each and every one of my individual books. I had 6 books out this year, and all of my craziness, 6 books. And so I'm going to be creating one for Golden, for its sequel Locked, for its prequel Forged. I will be creating one for Jaded. Guys, if you don't know Jaded, it has been called The Wise Dystopian Mr. and Mrs. Smith. If you haven't read it, you should, because I'm really excited about it. I'm currently writing the sequel to it, like right now. And it's horrible. I'm a horrible person. You all are going to hate me when I'm done. But it's really good and I'm really mean to people. And so you can go ahead and grab those. I'm going to be creating one for Along Came a Spider, which is my Little Miss Muffet hacker retelling, which is pretty cool. And for And They'll Come Home, which is the follow-up from Little Bo Peep's point of view as Muffet and Spider are trying to rescue her. So you can type in ornament pages and get those pages and create your own ornament. You love crafting. Yes, girl. Yes, girl. I think I already had that up. And good morning. Sometimes my comments are not cooperating with me, but you can see I've got a lot of stuff in there. And again, you can stick a pen, a pencil, a dowel, your finger in there, mix things up. It doesn't have to be as crowded as mine. The one I made last year, not nearly as crowded as this one. I love the way it looked. I love the way that this one looks. You can see different pages. I know it's really hard for you guys to see because you have the glare from all of my lights because I am now in my new office. I'm sitting in a corner. I've got window there and a window over there, but not directly at me. So I've got the lights up. It's insane. And I've got a tree that I dragged in specifically for this broadcast. So I know it's hard for you guys to see, but check that out. Totally pretty. Lots and lots of lovely things and the reflection of my computer. Now this, like I said, you can put your ribbon around it in a little bow. You can loop your ribbon through it to hang it on your tree. This makes a great gift for bookish friends of yours. So if you are doing a book exchange with a bookish friend, you would cut that off there and you would put it in a nice little box and you would send it to them with their favorite book from K.m. Robinson in here. Yes, because we do not take other people's book covers or book pages without their permission. So unless the author has given it to use mine, please, because I have given you permission to use it. And then you can hang that up. It's absolutely beautiful. I love it. I'm going to go ahead and, because I'm not done decorating this yet, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use an actual hook. And I'm trying to judge where you can see this from because I don't know. And there it is. As I drop other things. Yes, I did. I dropped a gold ornament. My bad. So there you have it. You can create your own bookish ornament too. Super easy. Again, if you are an author who wants to do this with your fans, you can use mine as kind of a template to kind of lay yours out. What I did for this, if you happen to be an author, is take your PDF of your book for the printed version of your book and screenshot a page or two and then put it together in your template to print out for other people. And it works really, really well. And then add your cover to it. If you don't have it and you do have permission from your publisher to do this, get your hands on that PDF for the printed version. Otherwise, go ahead and use your iBook and just screenshot it. But again, if you don't have permission to use your book because you're with a bigger publishing house that doesn't let you do that, get permission first. If you happen to be someone who has the ability to use your stuff, go for it. This is one of the best things that you can do. It's super easy to make. Literally, it will cost you $1 to get the ornament, $1 or $2 to get some of the decorative things that you put in there, and then you just print out those pages that we have given you, and that is going to be an amazing gift that you can pop in a box and give to somebody. Like, how cool would it be to decorate a tree with your favorite books? I think it would be completely awesome. Now, I'm just double checking here because I am the worst, and I did not bring, I don't even know where it went. Like, hang on. We're going to see if it's on the other side of this tree. It's not. Where did it go? I know I had it. Well, I've got another gift for you guys, but because I did not set my broadcast up right, I can't show it to you. So I am super, super sorry, but I am going to tell you what I have because we're not done yet. We're not done yet, no. We've created these gorgeous ornaments. I'm super excited about them. Alyssa says that it is pretty. Thank you, dear. I do adore these. But if you are giving these as a gift, if this is not just for your tree, if this is not just to decorate your home, if this is just not something for just your books, then I have something more for you. Because we are gifting this, because we are going to grab this, put it in a bag, put it in a box, wrap it up all nice and pretty, make sure it's absolutely beautiful for your favorite bookish friend, I want to take this a step further, and I want to make this super, super cool for you guys. So we are going to be giving you bookish gift tags. Yes, this is a template which you can print out, cut out, poke a little hole in, and wrap up with your ornament. So even if you are not boxing this up or putting this in a bag or doing something to decorate this all pretty, you can still grab these gift tags. They are bookish gift tags with the pretty book covers on it, and you can attach it right to the ornament, and it will hang off to whoever from you right on the back. And then there's a pretty picture on the front that says Merry Christmas of some of these book covers. So if you happen to be gifting a friend who loves golden one of these, and you have created a golden ornament, and it's got gold ribbon in it, gold glitter, it's absolutely beautiful, you are going to attach the golden book tag to that, and you are going to give that to your friend so that they can have this as well. And again, if you are live with me on Facebook or you're watching the rebroadcast on Facebook, type bookish gift tag into the comments right now, and you can get your copy of this. It is downloadable, it is printable, it's ready to go, and you will be set to decorate your pretty, pretty ornaments and send those out, whether you're putting it in a box, a bag, or you are giving it just like this to your friends. There's one for all 3 of my books in here, and you can grab those right now. Like I said, I had it printed out. It was absolutely beautiful. And I am the lame little turkey who did not do that. I wonder if I can't. Whatever. I was gonna be like, how do I get them to see this? How do I do this? I can't. And I am definitely trapped because I've got a wall here and I've got a tree here. And I've been getting in and out by climbing under my table. That is how I've been working today. So go ahead and grab Bookish Gift Tag. You can grab that right now for free. My gift to you, another bonus for this fabulous, wonderful tutorial, and you can decorate your bookish gifts. Now, you can use this with your ornament. You do not have to use it with your ornament. You can just give it out as gift tags this year because you can never have too many gift tags. And let's be real, we all run out of gift tags way too early in the wrapping season. So, speaking of wrapping, sound off. Are you done with your Christmas shopping? Are you ready to go? Do you have everything set? Or are you still working on your Christmas list? Sound off in the comments and let me know if you happen to have your shopping done. I do have my shopping done. I finished it the other day. I have been doing a lot of online shopping because I have not been getting out very much lately. My dad has been diagnosed with cancer, and his white blood cell count is really, really low, which means he is at high risk for catching something. The people who are around him cannot be bringing germs to the house, so we have not left. We've been inside a lot. Even my baby sister and her husband are coming in for the Christmas holiday, and they are on hyper-aware alert of how they are behaving and how they are treating their bodies and who they are around, because if they're sick, they cannot come. That is how big this is. So we haven't left. I have done a lot of online shopping, but I did get out earlier this week, and I finished my in-person going to the mall, going to stores, get in a car and drive shopping, which is totally amazing, and I'm really excited. Alyssa says she's still working on some stuff, mostly handmade stuff, candles, scarves, blankets, oi! And I need to get some stuff for the hubs. Awesomeness. I was on a live broadcast over on Instagram the other day. I was doing a live Ask Me Anything, and some of my fans asked me if I was done with my Christmas shopping, and I happened to say that I was. I explained a little bit of this, but I said that I couldn't tell what I got because sometimes my little sister pops in, and she wasn't on while I was live, but she did message me later and say, oh, it's a good thing you didn't say anything because I did watch this one. So it's a good thing I didn't rat myself out. Speaking of live broadcasts over on Instagram, we are having a Christmas party today at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I do hope you'll join me over on Instagram Live. If you do come and join me, and you happen to be an author friend of mine, or you just want to come on and hang out with me, I am inviting people on. We can talk about your books. We can talk about your life. We can talk about all sorts of fun and fabulous things. So I do hope you will join me. And again, if you're an author, I will sit there, sing your praises, and promote your book for Christmas shopping. So come join me 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Instagram Live. It's going to be awesome. All right, if you have questions, if you have comments on the ornaments, let me know. We do have this beautiful ornament sitting here. I am going to be making ornaments specifically for golden, locked, forged, jaded, Along Came a Spider, and They'll Come Home. It's always weird to end with that one because it's and They'll Come Home. And I will show those to you as soon as I make them, but I have to get to the store and buy more of these babies and some glitter, because apparently I'm obsessed with glitter, and I really, really, really want to add glitter to these gorgeous things, and then I will decorate my tree with them, you know, after I take the giant tree out of my office and put it back where it belongs. Fun fact, taking an open tree decorated with ornaments through a door is not fun. All right, thanks guys so much for joining me. I do appreciate you being here. Again, if you watched our live broadcast on Facebook, you can get those downloads right now. Otherwise, they will be in the comments below. I'll go ahead and leave you links. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I cannot wait to see what you are going to create with the golden, jaded, Along Came a Spider book covers and pages in your ornaments. I'm K.m. Robinson, author of the Golden Trilogy, the Jaded Duology, and the Legends Chronicles, which I said way faster than I could get my things up here. So the Golden Trilogy, the Jaded Duology, and the Legends Chronicles. And you can come hang out with me at k.m.robinsonbooks.com, where I have just opened up my brand new world portals. You can see behind the scenes of all of the books. You can get fun facts that I did not put in the story. You can get facts about my characters. You can actually see visuals and pictures from the story. You will be able to see things like fan art, and all sorts of amazing things over there. So games, I've got Facebook filters, like I have got you guys hooked up. So come join me at the World Portals at k.m.robinsonbooks.com. And as always, you can come hang out with me at k.m.robinsonbooks on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. I am also on YouTube. You can come check out my blog.k.m.robinsonbooks.com and get all sorts of fun and fabulous exclusives and behind the scenes that I'm making just for you guys. If you've got questions for me, if you have bookish Christmas crafts, let me know what you want to see more of, and I will happily do live broadcasts for you. Or if you want to teach us something, if you want to teach my fans something, let me know. We'll do a live broadcast, and I will sit there and shine the spotlight on you while you teach us the really cool things that you can make. Thanks, guys, so much for joining me. Hey, thanks so much for joining us, Brianna. I appreciate having you here. We are just wrapping this up, but make sure you stick around for the rebroadcast because I gave out presents today, and we made these absolutely gorgeous ornaments from books, which you can create all sparkly and full like mine, or a little more delicate. There's all sorts of things. I will be doing more examples later on, but I do appreciate you being here. Thanks so much for joining us. And guys, we're going to be doing more stuff. I am going live at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Instagram. We're having our Christmas party. You can come on with me if you want. We will talk. We will hang out. We may have some authors stopping by. It's going to be awesome. And who knows, I might just sprinkle around some Christmas love. Right now I have 4, count them, 4 of my 6 books are free right now on Amazon and the other buying platforms. You can get Golden for free. It's my Goldilocks retelling. You can get Along Came a Spider and They'll Come Home, which is my young adult hacker retellings of Little Miss Muffet and Little Bo Peep. Their dual point of view, which is pretty awesome. Peep gets abducted by the Piper, and Muffet and Spider have to go save her, and then we get to see Peep's point of view. And you can get Jaded for free on Kindle Unlimited right now, only for a few more days, because I am rescuing my baby very, very soon. We are not sticking around with Kindle Unlimiteds. We are bringing it back to the world. It's going to be awesome, but if you want to read it for free on Kindle Unlimited, you have literally just a few days. It's going out at the end of the month, so go check it out right now. Yay, it's going to be awesome. They're pretty. Thank you, Brianna. Thank you. I love it, right? Super pretty. All right. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I do hope you'll come and hang out with me over on Instagram.com/k.m.robinson books, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for our Christmas party. I'm going to decorate. It's going to be awesome. There may be an elf hat involved. I'm not sure. But it's going to be really cool. 4 p.m. I hope to see you there. And if you have enjoyed this, hit the share button. Hit the share button and help your friends to see the awesomeness that is a Bookish ornament. And like I said, add glitter, add fake snow, add jingle bells, add a little Christmas tree. Like, there's so much that you could do. There's so much you could do. I love it. I hope you will take advantage of this. Grab those freebies from me, make your own, and then send it in so I can feature you, because I want to see what you guys are working on and how fabulous this is. Thank you again. I'm K.m. Robinson, author of the Golden Trilogy, the Jaded Duology, and the Legends Chronicles, and I will see you guys next time. Stay inspired, and Merry Christmas. Bye-bye.